and begin the stream. Now let's see if I actually get some people tonight. This time, I'm playing a game that I've barely played. I did play it a little bit some time ago, but didn't get terribly far in it. And as the title of the episode says, it is The Witcher. Come on. There we go. It started up. And if it gives me a moment... There, put that up on the top screen so I can play it while watching here on the recording side of things. Now, part of the reason I'm hoping that I get some viewers for my Witcher stream is the Netflix series that came out recently. The other part is because I had 0 viewers for all of my Evo streams.
His name was Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher, a professional monster slayer. An
This sounds
unusual
vaguely like
contract
Leonard Nimoy.
to lift the
But only
curse that
vaguely.
held a monarch's daughter. It was enough to spend the night with the princess, dusk till dawn. If only she were not a deadly beast, a striga. The traitor responsible for the curse became the bait.
Watch the opening cutscene, obviously. Sound will cut out for a moment because OBS is telling me that I need to turn down the encoding, whatever that means. Doesn't really seem to be doing much of anything. Or rather, I can't seem to figure out what it means by that. So, I'm just going to say never mind. This is encoding overloaded. I'll actually Google it. I have some options now, if I look them up properly. as video. Apparently I have to turn off the stream in order to fix the problem that the stream is telling me I have. So what I'm going to try and do instead is close a few things that I have open. That. Close that. Now the only things that are open are the game, OBS, and Steam, because that's what I'm playing the game through. It still says encoding overloaded. I have a feeling it's because this is the first time that I'm streaming something that I'm playing on the same system. This is a longer cutscene than I expected. Now I think, from what little I've read, oh, that might actually be an idea. Let me check that out. But from what I've read, I think that the opening here is, yeah, I can't change that at the moment either. Is like the last part of the books.
Though gravely wounded, the Witcher lifted the curse and gained fame. The world changed with the coming of the Great War, the time of the sword and axe, the time of disdain. Geralt of Rivia disappeared, all but forgotten. But that's another story.
Or maybe so. Because I know from speaking to my best friend who has all of the books that there was the book story, and at the end of the books Geralt dies, and at the start of this game he's come back by having not actually died or something along those lines. And it's mainly all that it's that and a single quote is all I really know about the Witcher series. With that quote being Geralt facing off against some guy who's been doing bad stuff, and he draws his silver sword, and the guy says, "But that sword's for monsters." And Geralt replies, "Both are for monsters." And I knew that from TV tropes. So. Okay, so I guess I gotta bring this screen down, which means I won't be able to see the me part of this, unless maybe I... Options, go back to full screen, if that works. That did not work. I should have tested this out more before I decided to start streaming. There, I think that does. That seems to work alright. Though, let's turn that down just a little bit. try and reduce the clipping effect at the bottom. I really should have tested all this out beforehand, but I gave myself too little time to do so. Guess there's not really much I can do in regards to the graphics. Alright, well, let's play this game for the first time in a long time. So let's do Novice, because that's what I am. Let's see, I mean, I am an experienced gamer, so to speak. But, yeah, we'll do keyboard and mouse. It just feels more right to me. So, now, if I want to look at chat, I have to look up there at the big screen. But I'll be playing on the little screen, because I couldn't get the big picture up there for some reason. I tried.
The Northern Kingdoms nursed their wounds.
Yes, it is the very first
after
game.
the Great War. Plague and famine
Some years
raged,
ago,
the
back
death
when I
toll
first bought the
unknown.
trilogy, I
A few
played up
surviving
to the second
elven and
chapter
dwarven
of
units
this,
sought refuge
and that's
in
all
its
I've ever played of
forests,
it.
where they prepared for a final, desperate fight.
So I'm starting over because it's
Beasts
been a while.
ruled backwoods, highways, and former battlefields alike. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers. The Blue Mountains in the north of Kedwen. The year 1270, 5 years after the Great War.
Did I hear one of those voices actually say Geralt? Yep, hearing a few of them say it. Must be these people. Yeah, when I first said on Facebook that I was going to play all three of them, I had a bunch of people giving me conflicting ideas. Oh, you should only play the third one. No, you should play all of them. No, so just skip the first one.
Everything's all right.
I'm gonna
No
play all
idea
of them
where
because
you've
that's what I
been.
do.
The important thing is you're alive and among friends. Though you look like you just left your grave.
And things might stutter a little bit. Alright, cool. Yeah, things might stutter a bit for this first stream just because there's an encoding error thing going on, and I'm
We'll speak soon.
probably gonna have to lower the
We're
FPS
nearing
for later
Kilmore.
streams, but I can't do that while streaming, so we'll just have to put up with it for now. Stay out of the bin. Yeah, part of the reason why I am streaming the games is to make sure that I actually play the games all the way through, instead of stopping partway in like I did before. Yeah, that stutter's really pronounced. It's almost tempting to stop the stream and do the thing and then start it up again, but I kind of don't want to because that'll make two
Leo,
videos on
get Triss.
Twitch. Hey, I said stay out of the bin. I don't know what that cat's fascination with the bin is.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while you can.
He actually looks like an actor. I can't think of which one, though.
Wrong. You missed the parry. I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry. Always.
Barely 2 days have passed since they found you.
I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Remember anything?
That is super choppy.
Not much. Look below. I know the moves. Pirouette, parry, cut. I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you were important.
Geralt, we...
Birds.
I need to think.
Time flows slowly at Kaer Morhen.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the rest. He's alone. The Professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine!
It's even kind of choppy in the not recording screen.
Vesemir, we got company.
I hope I'll be able to play like this.
I'm shutting the gate. Geralt, grab a sword off the training forms.
Should have made sure in the options that the graphics weren't too high. You can do so in the tutorial. Aha, options. Video options, that doesn't tell me anything. Game options. That doesn't do anything. Advanced, perhaps. Settings, low. See if that helps the choppiness. Now, it's not as choppy from what I can tell, but it's still a little choppy. I think it has improved slightly from lowering the quality. It's just telling me how to do a thing I already know from playing plenty of keyboard games.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Anyone know who the intruders are?
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer Morhen.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other
This is a lot
possible
less choppy
passages to the upper courtyard.
play at. Oh yeah, that's actually almost smooth. Still says encoding overloaded though. That was interesting. Just ran backwards.
What's
for
happening?
A moment.
They're
there.
trying to break down the gate!
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Oh, looks like they got a monster.
Shit! What is that? A frightener. One mean beast.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
Looks like he's a bit raw, too. Something's rubbed his shoulders and head, like, peeled off half the skin.
They're coming up here. Get ready!
There's more! They're entering the upper courtyard!
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
The professor is wanted in Redania, Temeria, and Kedwen. A real maggot. I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming.
The Frightener is very dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The bell's in the upper courtyard.
Exactly. Eskel, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet, while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where there's a passage to the upper courtyard.
Alone?
He's real twitchy
They're
while he's
just
talking.
bandits, though one might be infamous. You must open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
I mean, I know there's a lot of gesticulating in games, but talking like this seems a little unnecessary. That is one of the things I do remember there being conversation about for this game, is the bizarre combat system that's basically all timed attacks. Doing too bad though.
I'll make you squeal. You'll regret the day you were born.
That's presumably... Yep, I gotta go up here. Okay. I mean, it's very simple to do this kind of combat, but it's an odd choice. Have I even taken any damage? Nope. Probably look a lot cooler if it was live action.
No way through here. Follow me, back to Savola.
Okay, so I was using the wrong style of attack. This guy. There we go. Okay then. I was thinking that perhaps I could attack, or that I could
I'll make you
tip the barrel over and use it to actually take out a bunch of enemies at once if there were any in that path. Let's see, my objective is in this direction. Okay, so we got one fast guy and two strongs.
Mess with me and die.
Huh. Okay, that's good to know. When was this game made? Because, I mean, these graphics, I mean, even though I turned them down, they're just really primitive. (2007). Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Damn it, Geralt. It's a miracle you're alive.
I may have to actually improve my computer before
Lambert and Eskel were supposed to fix
move
them
on to
yesterday.
the next game.
We're not Masons. No matter. The Professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel, snow fox pelts.
I mean the laboratory and you know it. Someone wants your famed mutagens.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Triss may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time. We shouldn't turn our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss.
Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or...?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case. Drink the Thunderbolt now and keep Swallow for when you need healing. I'll be able to tell you how they work. We'll make sure no one else gets inside. Triss, stay with us in case Savola has any new ideas.
Okay, so pressing I. Thunderbolt increases damage inflicted on opponents, but makes dodging and parrying impossible. Okay. I gotta go up here, it looks like. There's the guy I'm following.
Geralt, I'm waiting. Lead the way.
I'm supposed to be following you.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you. Lambert tells me I'll never be as fast as a real Witcher. But I managed to hit him during training today.
You beat Lambert?
Yeah, we were fencing on the floor pegs when that strange storm came. Lambert looked away. I did a pirouette, hit him right in the gut. He didn't fall, and then he beat me.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
I know. Every time Lambert beats me, he says I have potential.
Well, you did fail. You did succeed in not being distracted, though. But I can't dodge because I took that Thunderbolt potion.
You can't defeat a Witcher!
Or maybe I can do a dodge. There's the one I was trying to use. I just took out all but one of them. That was fun. Come on, move. Oh, don't tell me my keyboard's doing this now. I'd hoped it was over, that issue.
These stairs lead to the lab.
Follow me.
That'll make playing the game harder. For some reason, every once in a while, my keyboard just goes, "Oh, were you doing something? I didn't notice."
The energy you annexed from the Circle of Elements is enough to stop the Witchers?
You trembled, yet you complained Savola would have them all, leaving none for you. Did the sight of a single Witcher, White Wolf himself, instill fear?
The aforementioned, considered dead I might add, is a known killer. I'll gladly challenge him.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor.
Time is essential.
Interesting, he just pulls the sword out in one motion, but to put it away, he grabs the blade and puts it in.
Back to work.
Otherwise.
I want the mutagens ready for teleportation in 15 minutes. Our witches shan't trouble us.
We're cut off. The stairs are blocked.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
They're robbing us. Geralt, clear the passage upstairs. Use a sign.
A sign?
The Ard. I can't do it since I broke my fingers training along the gauntlet. Cast the Ard at the debris.
I don't remember the signs.
Let's go to the Circle of Elements, a source of the power. You need to try and learn the Ard.
All right.
It's a decent thing to do, considering he is a famous character, to just give him some temporary amnesia. But I wonder how they handle the tutorials in the next games.
Success?
We'll see in a minute.
I knew it would work.
Let's get back before Lambert kills the Frightener himself.
Okay, I was expecting the rubble to be highlighted for me to use it on. Interesting that it wasn't.
What did you learn?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the Circle of Elements to create a magic barrier.
The plague. You're all children. Why didn't you mention the circle?
Triss, child. It didn't seem important.
If the mage aligned with the circle, he can create a stable portal through which he'll travel to anywhere on the continent, taking your equipment with him.
All right, we made a mistake, but you said the mage was harmless.
I said I didn't know him. I think we should protect the lab above all.
Don't panic, Marigold. We know you'd like to see our witch's secrets.
Vesemir, if that idiot doesn't shut it, I'll...
Enough! Lambert, stop baiting Triss. Show her some respect. Triss, if we go to the lab, they'll have us surrounded. We know tactics.
Maybe we should split up.
Geralt's right. We need to protect the lab and kill the Frightener. Who goes where?
Only I can break the barrier. I'm going inside.
Vesemir?
I'll stay and handle the Frightener and Savola. What about you, Geralt? We may both need your help.
Ooh, a choice. I don't remember which one I might have picked the first time I played. I think I'm gonna go with the lab. Just because I happen to... I feel like protecting the
lab
equipment
is important. I'm going with Triss.
is more
Me
important
too.
than one
It's
more sword
decided,
against
then.
the
Eskel and
Frightener.
Lambert will stay with me.
Savola just cast a spell. Something's happening.
The ground is shaking. Feel it?
They're breaking through.
Watch out!
Yeah, this Frightener thing is basically a giant mantis.
Quickly, defend the laboratory. This could be a hard fight, Geralt. Take this potion. Witchers call it the Tawny Owl. It restores endurance. Very useful when fighting mages.
Thanks. Let's go.
What does that mean? Okay, so that's toxicity. But my endurance is fine. I guess I'll just hold on to that Tawny Owl potion until I actually need it.
You'll go no further, White One. I'll summon a powerful demon that will tear you apart.
A bluff. He's exhausted from teleportation. Magic light is about all he can muster.
Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier.
Still posturing even while we're chatting.
Underestimating an opponent. Now the energy of my people will be stronger.
You underestimate my willingness to kill your people.
Nobody messes with Salamandra. Nobody!
Now he's parrying, so we switch stances.
Bitch.
Then he's switched again. Where are you manifesting? Right back where you were before.
Nobody messes with Salamandra. Nobody!
Okay, the guy off to the side is yelling out hints.
I
you hurt? Did he get you?
Nah. But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't break through that strange circle.
Savola's eating dirt. That's what matters.
We need to help Triss.
Let's go.
Okay, I took a bit of damage, but I seem to be healing, so I can leave that for the moment.
They're ransacking the laboratory. The other mage is... I underestimated him. Hurry.
I feel like we got to the scene faster than we should have. It's like the actress was just laying down her part in the scene. Is like, oh, sorry, we recorded too soon for this. Looks like most of the stuff's been taken already. I think. I don't know.
I found it. We have what we came for. Professor, deal with those witches.
That looks like he
witches
used a
can
thing
parry
instead
bolts
of,
in flight.
or he used a magic item instead of casting a spell. But I don't know much about this world to know if that's actually a thing that can be done. Looks like OBS is no longer complaining about over-encoding.
Let's see.
Leo,
So-
stop!
That should be good. I'll still probably turn down the frame rate for the next stream.
Ah! Another fairy tale.
What happened?
Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
He needs White Rafford's decoction. Hang on, Leo. It was here.
Got hair going through his neck.
I can't find it.
Vesemir. Leo is dead.
How did this happen?
He attacked the professor. I was late.
It's not your fault, Geralt. We're all to blame. Triss barely made it fighting for us. These are bad times for witchers.
I am kind of
And
curious
something
of what would
tells me
happen
they'll
if I
only
picked
get
the other
worse.
path.
Is it safe up top?
Relatively. Some stragglers up there, but we'll deal with them later. You look tired. I'd like you to rest. I'll keep watch and tend to Leo's body.
I'll find you later.
Okay, so I have to do this meditation bit. Is there a specific place I do it in? Okay, must explore the fortress. So. Anything of interest in here? Ah, potions. Click and drag, I can't just click on it. Oh, there's a transfer all button. Ah. Completely missed that.
Yes?
Oh, apparently I have to click that. Let's see. Sure, we'll do that. glitchy walk.
Eskel came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here.
I see.
We need to bid Leo farewell and wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first, we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do
because I
that.
just looted a bunch from
How
the
do I make the
wardrobe?
potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
Okay, so... Journal. Quests. Status active. Okay, so I already have it. Track quest. Okay then. I think that was part of the confusion I had the first time I played this, was the map screwing up on a point of interest or something. Not 100% on that. Oh, now it's saying encoding overloaded again.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Wonder why he calls her Marigold, and yep, it's cut up. Bottom of the... There we go, that's better.
I'll find you later.
Okay, so... a little bit better anyway. The top of the... this bottom screen here's cut off with what I just did. Oh, I don't want to sell like that. Wait, plan. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to boost my sword skills when I get the chance. Nobody in here, but let's loot some stuff. Because I'm that kind of adventurer. Interesting. They've got their books behind gates. Well, not gates really, but... Hello, I'm trying to attack him.
I'll make you squeak.
What odd last words.
mess with me
He
and
died
die.
faster than I expected. I wonder. Oh wow, that's got a lot of time left. Hey, I can loot remains. Huh, okay. Apparently that was the last bandit, and somehow I knew that. Let's see. There's the calcium. And a book. Adds a bestiary entry to the journal. Now that that's done, I'll drop the book. I don't think I'll have much much need to carry it around. Water. There's the white gull. There's that. As a glossary. Drop the book. I'll just take one. I almost thought that was actually a person standing there. Okay, so I have looted the upstairs. Some remains I can loot. More alcohol. And some more coin. I don't want to loot this room, but I think I'll get on with things. Which apparently means going around everything.
What do you need?
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Okay, so Vesemir is over this way, apparently. No? Okay, why is the quest marker pointing to here? That's odd.
Witcher George, slaying the dragon.
Reference to St. George and the Dragon, I presume.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Lambert gave me the formula.
Apparently it's better to
I
just
take
press
it
the
you
numbers
already
and try to
have
mouse
White
over
Gull
them.
and Calcium Equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need Celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster, like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once
bit
you've
of a
extracted the
disconnect
claw,
there.
rest by the fire while
Skin
making
him
the
and you'll
potion.
have his claw. Or you could just chop off the claw. So did I auto-equip the stuff he just handed me, or do I have to actually equip it myself? I auto-equipped it. Okay. Well, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's the armor. That's the sword, yeah. Okay, so there's the Frightener. Walk through its corpse. Yeah, we'll take an eye too, I guess. I've already been streaming for an hour and I've not left the prologue. What is this, Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yes?
Okay.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
Okay, let's click on the vial. There we are. So, formula. Does that automatically put everything into place then? I presume so. That's how long it will take to do. Okay. It is an interesting mechanic. Okay, so that's done, I believe. So next, up to her room. Which I have to go through the kitchen to go upstairs, apparently. Then back down again. I think. Oh, that way worked. That is a nice reflective, nice bit of reflective graphics. Unless they just programmed the floor to look like the ceiling in that fashion. Which is still pretty impressive. And I just thought, I wonder how many tooks that moan took. Okay, where is the potion? Oh, there it is. It's under quest items.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present.
Well,
I guess
apparently
I
they were
disappointed
together
you
at some
all.
point.
Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
Well, I was not expecting this turn of events. Okay, then. Well.
Geralt,
Huh.
a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
Protege,
We delayed the
odd
funeral until you
pronunciation.
awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter.
Interesting name.
I have something I'd like to teach you. Geralt, can we go?
You said something about teaching me.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
Or maybe you won't. I'm actually remembering a piece of trivia that Frank told me about the Witchers is the mutagens that they use to become Witchers actually make them sterile.
We don't know where the
Random
bandits
piece of
came
trivia that
from
popped
or
into my
who's
head.
behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then I'll
climate.
head east to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
Wait,
That's
wait for
fine.
the other guy to finish
Which way should
talking.
I go?
South to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything,
Okay, I'm
I'll
getting
contact
sentence
Geralt.
fragments because your phone's messing up there. Plus, I'm not entirely sure what you're responding to because there's a slight delay between what I say and what you see. And then what you reply.
I'll gather what information I can and find you in
Alrighty.
Vizima.
Triss.
Well, thanks for being here for this
I
hour at
detest
least.
goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and
Good
there's
to have
nothing
a
more
viewer
pathetic than
again.
a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
No voiceover for this line. Okay. I don't know how you would pronounce that. Zeracanian? Classically to the Four Corners. Really odd what's going on with the graphics. That's odd. Yeah. Could be a variety of things, but it might also be my encoding issue.
I'm tired. It's not far
which
now. We'll be there soon.
Hopefully I'll be able to fix by Sunday's stream.
I'm cold. We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing? Dogs?
A remarkable amount of eye shine for this darkness.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs. Run!
Again, one of those things that would look better in live action
I'll shut the gate
instead
quickly.
of in
The beast! The beast is attacking!
2007
Sound the
era
alarm!
CG.
Geralt! Melitele must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Artists.
What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirith, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of Hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt.
Well, he seems to
I'll
be
need to
having a
find someone to
seizure
take
back
care
there,
of him.
so
He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone,
but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shani. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north.
Geralt went
I can
south.
say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
We'll speak later.
I have a feeling that number 3 there is just if I've read the books and I would know who the heck Alvin is.
Calm down. Everything will be okay.
A bunch of barrels, some fireplaces. So let's see. Now I need to win the trust of the community.
Gods, grant me patience.
He's just a traveler. There's mercenaries.
Be alert.
Let's pop into the inn.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Who's this?
Arrest warrant for the professor. And some contracts. Yeah, let's take them. Alright, so you get a bunch of money if you manage to take out the professor. Close some ghouls for the alchemist. Brains for the reverend. 10 Barghest skulls for the herbalist. Teaching me how to make spells. Alright, well, let's chat with an innkeeper. Apparently we can't do it over the counter.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day. The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith. We began by cleansing our homes of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins. You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
Well, in getting rid of the plague victims, they stopped an epidemic, but the way it was framed feels more cultish than anything else. But sometimes that's what it takes for that sort of, or for things to be, oh, Alvin is the name of the kid. How was I supposed to know that?
You saved me, right?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
Apparently that's all he had to say.
I'm itching to hit someone.
God damn it.
I'm itching to hit someone. You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat you. An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orens.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vizima.
And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new Naracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
Farewell.
Okay then, I was expecting to play a game of Gwent or something. Because I have heard of that game. Kinda hard not to. So, you're green.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Oh, that guy just could not stop coughing. I want to sell you this alcohol that I managed to get, or to find in Carwen was the name of the place, I think. I personally have never been much for alcohol, so how much do I? I've got. Wow, I've got 3. So I guess I won't be buying anything. Is that why he wouldn't play me, as I don't have any money? Pardon me?
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Not enough money. Yep.
Farewell.
Okay then.
Hmm. 3 ounces of Optimum Mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Oh, he looks like the Geico
Greetings.
Neanderthal.
I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem, then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
I was just thinking about, an interesting idea for a fanfic would be to take the Witcher setting and then try to extrapolate what it'd be like with modern sciences and technologies. But,
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Let's see.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
I mean, those are both pretty valid.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
So alcohol is useful in chemistry here.
Farewell.
I think I'm done for now. I'm gonna see if I can hunt down some of these monsters that I've been contracted to fight. So that reminds me. It's a steel sword. Wonder why I don't have a silver one.
life's tough.
Apparently I can't close the gate after I open it. That's dangerous. So, journal, quests. So, apparently I can't track the ghoul contract. I guess I'll just wander about this area for a while until I find some enemies to destroy. Like this guy. There's one skull. Okay, the dog led me back here, and or maybe it wasn't leading me anywhere, it just wanted to bark and run away. I've experienced that before. Apparently there's not much to be had in this direction from the walled inn.
Looks like Miss Vesna has unwanted
Try
visitors.
being rough, I dare you.
Oh, this shrew needs to...
Over my dead body.
Can't wait.
Is that you? Witcher, help!
Piss off, Whitey. No monsters here.
Don't have the balls to fight a Witcher, Butch.
Shut it, woman. I'll show you balls.
You're apt to lose those shortly.
You'll be sorry.
Can't wait. Die, bastard!
Well, okay then.
Will you help me? I fear the dogs and thugs, but I need to get home.
Certainly.
Yes, let me do a bit of looting. Interesting. Oh, hey, chicken sandwich. Yeah, that stuff should at least be good for selling. Do I have escorting her as... Yes, track quest. We want to go this way. Keep up. I almost wonder why they have these paths if it's faster to just walk. Is that a monkey? Definitely looks like a monkey. Alright. Way to go, Vesna.
It's those dogs. Those hellhounds.
You're all right. They're gone.
First time I actually used, Ard, I think it was. Ard. Eternal Fire Shrine. I mean, I can leave an offering, but I don't have anything to offer. I guess. We're headed up this way. This is where I like Fable's follow the glowing golden trail thing. I mean, yeah, some people considered it a bit cheaty, but sometimes you just need that guiding path. Come on, glitch your way over here faster. Interesting. It's the second time they've appeared around one of these eternal fire shrines. I'm starting to sense a pattern.
They came after us like something was controlling them.
Let's go. We're almost there.
Interesting. Most interesting. Ooh, and I got a tooth. So I'd be prepared for combat at the next shrine as well. But only once she's within range, from what I can tell. Can't do anything with those, though they look somewhat suspicious. Now we've got some militia. Hopefully they're not going to turn out to be hostile militia. Be good.
We're here. Thank you. How can I repay you?
No need. See ya.
Oh, they certainly came out of nowhere. There's no fire shrine anywhere near here. Alright, how many heads do I have? 8. 2 more to go and I'll have that quest complete. Oh, oh wait. There's a shrine. Just the one Barghest. Okay then. Chapel. Like I say something about going around to the 5 chapels. Oh, that was interesting. And I just noticed that the little symbol in the upper left corner of the screen there was shaking just before that guy appeared. So yeah, it's just barely shaking now. Then it vibrates madly and hello. think I needed like 3 Drowner brains or something like that. Possible to get. Okay, good. More alchemical ingredients. I am after Drowner brains or whatever it was. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this stuff at night anyway. Walked in on something.
We'll show you, Stubby. I'll gouge out those bug eyes.
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon, and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one! Get him, lads! Kill the deviant!
You asked for it.
Bastard!
Oh, okay, apparently I'm just fighting this one guy.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait, Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chivy. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chivy anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you, though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and Hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael. Illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes.
No, I don't.
I
I just
hope
told
to
you I've got
start a
amnesia.
modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
My hat's just a little tight.
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenridge soon. But my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The Common Cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
So not quite as White Fang as I was thinking. No, there just aren't any drowned along this river, apparently. I wonder. Can't open the map. Then, can I... Oh, looks like I can mark spots on the map. Let's see if I can get back to the inn in a hurry. Apparently I cannot climb that. Which is an odd limitation considering not much shorter than it. And I can't go through those bushes apparently. Invisible walls, man. Always holding us back. I can see with the barrier around the map, or the edge of the map, basically. Still. Pressing 2 instead of X. Do I need... Well, it says some merchants will take it, so I guess I'll take one, or take another so I can sell it to someone other than the one person who had the quest to bring them 10. Abigail, I think it said her name was.
Stop! What are you?
A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We needs to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
Well, that was interesting. And the militia is dropping like flies. Looks like the whole militia's gone. Well, ain't that a hell of a thing? Anyway, back to where I was trying to go. I wonder what the time dilation for this game is. How many minutes in the real world is how many hours in the game world, I mean. Did a bit of research once, and the standard seems to be 1 to 2 minutes an hour. Which is really fast when you think about it. Excuse me. Aren't you a perfectly shady fellow? Oh, a ghoul. Another one about? Nope, the amulet isn't shaking. And I accidentally cast Ard. Abomination Lymph. And I didn't get the thing that I needed from the ghoul. Oh, I was gonna stop into the inn and meditate for a bit.
Army life's tough. I hope I encounter one. As do I. Who's this?
Standard NPC chatter. Okay, so I'm guessing these are my talent points, or is these my talent points? These are my talent points. Okay. So I want to boost the damage I do. So presumably it works only when he's intoxicated. That's something I'm likely to want to use. That regeneration could be good. I'll leave the brawl be. Stamina could be good. Not much in stamina I'm interested in there. Herbalism and monster lore. Okay, all this could be good to have. That leaves me with 3 talents. Ooh, deflect arrows could be good. I have just enough to do that, but then there's also all of this stuff. You know what, I think I will do that. Okay. Ooh, I'm not far from the next level then. But I think I will do what I just did. Then for the next one, Igni is presumably hit things with fire. But what is Gwen? Generates damage absorbing shield. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. Axie causes hex or fear. No idea what that's supposed to be. Bearden causes pain. Alright. This is stuff that I'll want to upgrade to at some point. Okay, so group does 2 to 8 damage plus 40% attack, precise hit 15. Strong damage is 20 to 30, okay. Minus 10 to enemy armor. Bleeding 30%. There's fast. It's a 6 to 8 damage. Plus 100% attack. I presume that's the 2 hit stat. 5% parry and plus 30% pain. Different for the silver? A little bit. Silver does a lot less damage according to this. But that's presumably in part because I don't currently have a silver sword equipped. So at the moment... Hey, what's that? Ooh. Oh, okay. But yeah, at the moment... I think I'm sticking with what I've got. And then, oh, I can do that one. Then I don't think I can make anything else right now. Nothing to do on the map. Good, it remembered all that. So let's and meditate till dawn.
No need to rush.
And I've got about 13 minutes left in my stream. Alright. So, Zeman Herbalist. Let's see, I've got that quest for the Barghest. Okay, who is Abigail? Apparently she's over this way. I wonder if any Barghest will show up during the day. Probably not, because that's not usually how these tropes work. But, oh, you look like you've had a rough night.
Witch.
How is this? Ah, this is where I need to be.
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore, when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
Okay, but I'm here for reasons.
What do you want?
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Barghest skulls?
Yes, I've even got others.
I do.
Or
They're
extra.
yours for a price.
I knew you'd manage it. And take this mandrake root. You might find it useful.
And then I click show me your wares. Oh yeah. Sell them all to you. Yeah, now I'm getting plenty of orans. I don't want to repel drowners just yet. Yeah, I want to hang on to my alchemy ingredients. Some of these things would be real nice, but don't quite have the orans for it.
What do you want?
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry two. A silver blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Both are for monsters.
Oh hey, he says it here too.
I lack the silver one.
I
That's
know of an
nice.
ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll cause grievous harm even to specters.
That's neat.
The formula will cost you 30 orans. You'll need Nazen salt, Gnatzid's acid, winestone, and lard. I can sell you these ingredients.
Thanks.
You can replace the Nazen salt with hellebore petals if you wish.
Interesting. Well, let's see. What of those do I have? So I've got some Gannett's acid, just one of them it looks like though. So in that case, what were the other bits? Winestone. I'll just get one of them. And Nazen salts. There. And that leaves me with 42 coin. So thank you, Abigail. Okay. Journal. Quests. So I'm gonna wait to actually see the Reverend until I've got the Drowner contract done up. This quest can only be complete if the bestiary contains an entry about drowners. Oh, I need to... Okay, so I need to do some stuff with the bestiary. I've got information about these things in the bestiary. Including a thing that I haven't run into yet. Grave years. Wait, did I just read that right? Ghouls are encountered on battlefields as well as in cemeteries and abandoned crypts. And yet I ran into one in the middle of the night, in the middle of this sleepy town. Something doesn't quite add up here. Okay, so we've got the inn here. Yeah, most of what I want to get right now here is monster ingredients for those Witcher jobs. Yeah, that's a target dummy, and this guy eating furiously, it looks like.
Greetings, Witcher. I'm the local hunter.
Greetings.
Wonder how I know you? No? So be it.
I think
What
the
do you
eyes
want?
are a bit of a giveaway.
I'm looking for Witcher's work.
Since you're here, a monster supposedly haunts the lakeshore, devouring peasants late getting home. A ghoul may have made its lair in the crypt.
How much for each?
You witchers do nothing disinterestedly. Kill a monster, bring me proof, and I'll reward you generously.
Did the peasants say anything more about the lakeshore monster?
Just that it hunts by the lake at night and kills people.
How much do you collect for a drowner?
It's my professional secret.
Come on, we're in the same profession.
It seems so.
So, how much for a drowner?
Depends, but on average, 80 orens.
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Calm down.
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors for.
A fair day's wage for a fair day's work.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Take care.
Anyway, good to know about those things. I'll have to take care of those probably in the next stream, because I've only got like 5 minutes. Well, nah, I'll probably call it basically here. So we'll pop back in the inn. Oh yeah, I've got that potion I made. There, and so now next time I meditate, I've got another point to spend, and that was kind of interesting.
Army life's tough.
Had a bit of a weird swooshy effect after I drank the potion. But yeah, I think I will call this here. Whole lot of art. Oh yeah, there's my old save. Oh wow, yeah, that was... Oh wow, yeah. It has been a long time since I played this game. I should trim down how many saves I've got. even as I add one more. So, make my save. And that's it for my stream. So, I will see anyone who happens to be in on Sunday. Well, I always count the next day starting when I wake up, so it's technically going to be Monday, but I think of it as Sunday. So next Monday stream, I will see anyone who happens to come by. And so till the next, live well.